It's movie time, and today we are watching Edge of Tomorrow, a film that brilliantly combines sci fi action and the delightful existential dread of reliving your worst Monday over and over again. It's like Groundhog's Day, but instead of Bill Murray, you get Tom Cruise in a combat suit. The film was released in the US on June 6, 2014, the 70th anniversary of D Day. The parallels to World War II are striking, especially when you consider the actual planned invasion of Japan was called Operation Downfall. It's like they're giving us a cheeky wink while we're watching soldiers storm the beach, mimicking the bloodshed of Normandy. Tom Cruise plays Major William Cage. Private William Cage, a PR guy from the military who just gets tossed in the front lines of an alien invasion. Cage is the ultimate fish out of water. He gets dropped into the battlefield with the grace of a toddler on a unicycle. And spoiler alert, he dies. Like a lot. And instead of going into the afterlife, he wakes up back at the beginning of the day, which is a nightmare for most, but the perfect plot for us. It's like the time I woke up after a night of questionable decisions, but instead of being covered in what I hope was chocolate and apple juice, it's a full scale alien invasion. Tom Cruise, the ever determined perfectionist, didn't want a load of CGI mucking up the realism. Who can blame him? Nothing says I'm in a high stakes war against alien squids like flailing around in a digital puppet suit. Instead, they crafted those suits with actual heft, giving us a glimpse of what it might feel like to lug around a few tons of metal while trying to not get your head bitten off. Each time Cage dies, he picks up a new lesson, adding an interesting twist to the story. It's a bit like watching me cook. Every time I burn the toast, I think, maybe this time I won't use a flamethrower. Then there's those delightful little mimics. The mimics in Edge of Tomorrow are like a bunch of angry squid that decided to throw a rave, but forgot how to dance. They sliver around in chaotic mess, looking like the result of a bad science experiment gone wrong. With their bizarre shapes and need for relentless aggression, they're basically nature's way of saying, "You thought spiders were scary? Hold my tentacle." It's as if they were designed by a committee of bad decisions, trying to create the ultimate, let's ruin everyone's day creature. These things move faster than a kid when they hear the ice cream truck. Cage meets Rita Vorowski, played by Emily Blunt. She is the ultimate warrior, like if Rambo and a drill sergeant had a love child and named it the Angel of Verdun. If you don't know your history, Verdun was one of the bloodiest battles of World War One. It's a fitting title for someone who's been through hell and back, but it also adds layers to her character. Seriously, she's amazing, while Cage is still trying to figure out how to put his uniform on without getting tangled. Cage's evolution from terrified coward to competent soldier is as satisfying as finding a $10 bill in an old pair of jeans. The film also does a great job with pacing. You would think with a movie that repeats the same day over and over again, it would get redundant, but this movie figured it out. You are constantly on your toes, and the humor mixed in with the action keeps you engaged. It's a bit like a roller coaster ride that keeps breaking down, yet somehow you're having the time of your life until you realize you've just spent an hour going in circles. Bill Paxton shows up as Master Sergeant Farrell. He's a joy to watch. He embodies the classic tough love instructor who yells at you for everything. It's like he's channeling every gym teacher who made you run laps for forgetting your shorts. The cinematography itself is stunning. The battle scenes are epic and chaotic, capturing the sheer madness of war against an alien invader. It's like being dropped in a video game you didn't sign up for. You can almost hear the game designers laughing every time you trip over your own feet. Cage's journey is about embracing his fate, taking responsibility, and ultimately finding the courage to fight back. It's a nice reminder that sometimes you have to face your fears head on. Maybe just not with an alien army trying to turn you into fertilizer. In conclusion, Edge of Tomorrow is a fantastic blend of action, humor, and a sprinkle of philosophy. It's a film that proves that sometimes you have to die a few times to figure things out, especially when it comes to saving the Earth from aliens. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. Grab some popcorn, a comfy seat, and prepare to watch Tom Cruise master the art of not dying. Until next time, later, nerds.